Hi, I'm Adam Drake from Mugen Seiki Racing, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about exhaust systems and also manifold length. So one thing that I think is often overlooked in nitro racing is the exhaust system. I think a lot of times guys will switch between different manufacturers of engines and sometimes just go, oh, I'll just throw on the pipe that I had from my previous engine, which in some cases that is fine and the performance may be good. But the manufacturers who make the engines spend a lot of time also testing and manufacturing the exhaust systems to be paired and go with that particular engine. So one thing that I've pretty much always done over the years is if I'm running an OS engine, I run an OS exhaust system. If back in the day when I ran Novorossi engines, I ran Novorossi exhaust systems. If you were to use the Flashpoint engine, the recommended exhaust system would be the Flashpoint exhaust system. Now that's not to say, again, that you could maybe have really good results or success mixing and matching, but the manufacturers have, again, done a lot of testing, and I feel it's always best to use whichever pipes are in the range of that manufacturer that correlate with the engine that you're using. As far as the manifolds go, I'll give you just kind of a brief rundown on the manifolds. This is a question that I think a lot of times people try to compare to motorcycles and sometimes have a little bit different idea or theory on it. So just to make it really simple and easy, the shorter the manifold, the less responsive or low-end power the engine's going to have, but the more power it's going to have through the mid-range and top end. The longer the manifold, the more responsive it's going to be on bottom, a little bit crisper on bottom, but then that power is going to kind of flatten or taper off a little bit through the mid and top. So for me, normally with the 82 engine, I use the OS 75mm manifold for buggy because it, again, provides a little bit smoother initial power and then a kind of broader or more power through the mid and top end. And then with truck, with the same engine, I would use OS's 85mm header because in truck, it's a little bit heavier, you have bigger tires. I want the power to be a little bit more responsive and a little bit more aggressive on the low end. And then I'm okay with it kind of flattening or tapering off a little bit on the high end. So that's just a little bit of a rundown, how I try to always match my OS pipes with my OS engines or same manufacturer of pipe and engine, and also a little brief description on manifold or header length and how it will affect the power band of your nitro engine.